All right, so just want to give you guys a little heads up on my first about 48 hours, we'll say, of using my Canon 1DX Mark II. Definitely loving it. Loving the rapid fire shooting abilities and the fact that it gets a lot of shots pretty much on par. We're gonna go ahead and take a couple photos out of basically one of Canon's original digital cameras. This is a Canon 10D. Has my 85 prime on there, f1.8. Really good lens. But just to kind of show you what 2006, I think this camera came out. Here, let me check real fast. Actually, I don't remember when it came out, but I know it's one of the original digital cameras. Compared to 20 years later, we'll say. My 7D Mark II, I don't have that anymore. I actually sold that just because I knew I was getting a 1DX Mark II. But I kept this because this 10D is worth nothing. And I picked it up for like chump change. Oh wow, it's even older than I thought it was. So this camera came out in 2003, so it's a 23-year-old camera, and yeah, interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and start looking at some of this. I did not realize it was that old. That's insane. March 2, let's see, announcement date February 27, 2003. Release date March 2003. So we're gonna see what 23 years of evolution. Grant, it's not a flagship camera, but still, it's it's one of many cameras. But sorry, I was looking at my watch because I'm trying to use this new feature with DJI. You can use your watch to track your face automatically. Oh, I'm over here. Now I'm over here. Now I'm over here. Anyway, sorry guys, just messing with that. But yeah, let's go ahead and I'm gonna put the photos in, and we're gonna go ahead and compare the quality. Now, one thing you got to remember is, honestly, the best camera you can have is the camera in hand. Any camera you have in your hand, whether it's your iPhone, your Samsung, your Motorola, whatever it is, point and shoot, film camera, that's the most important piece of equipment, because when you need to catch a moment, it's whatever you have in your hand at the time. Yes, you see a lot of reviewers that say, hey, you got to have this body with this lens and blah, 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 and all this crap. And honestly, I don't buy into it. As a matter of fact, I wanted to show you guys something. Let's see, in this bag right here, because what's really amazing to me, so I have my film camera here, which is flipping out because I was pushing something. Anyways, this is the EOS 630. I was right. Yep, 630. Came out in 1989. Shoots 5 frames per second, and it's film. Now I want you guys to kind of comprehend that. This came out in 2003. It's digital. Film, 1989. This can track and focus tack sharp, but even in sport mode, it does a fantastic job. But at 5 frames per second, that means it has to flip the mirror up, get a shot, flip it back down, advance the roll 1 frame, do it again. It can do that 5 times in 1 second. And that just kind of shows you the technology that Canon has. And the other thing I like about this is a EOS, so it can take all the new EF lenses that were made up until whenever they decided to stop making EF lenses, which really irritates me. It's like, not everybody wants to go mirrorless. I mean, one, because we have all the investment in these different bodies and stuff, well, lenses too, I should say. But yeah, so really cool stuff here. I mean, like I said, I showed you guys on my other video, that picture of my daughter, which was, I'm almost 100% sure it was portrait, was on this camera right here. And I think it was with this lens, as a matter of fact. It was with this lens, because I didn't have the 85 yet. May have been a 50, but I'm pretty positive it was this 85, oh God, what is this? 28,135. So anyways, all right, let's go ahead and pop the CF cards in there. I'm sorry it took a little longer to get past this intro, but pop the CF cards in there. All right, so I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys the photos. So this right here is the 1DX Mark II of my pup T-Rex. Nice guy. I heard he's really good. No, I'm kidding. He's an awesome little dog. And anyways, so we can go ahead and zoom in on some of this. Now, one thing I want you guys to say, you know, you always hear people, oh, you know, you zoom in, you can see noise and blah, blah, blah on this. Okay, take this first. Where's most people get to see this photo? On their phone, on a computer screen maybe, I don't know, probably more or less their phone. It's not going to end up in a magazine, and if it did, this would be a great photo for a magazine. You know, a little bit blown out highlights right here and here, but it is what it is. But if we zoom in, I mean, you can see it's still pretty good. You start to see the noise, you know, right? If we go real crazy with the zoom in, I mean, you start to see the pixelation because of the 20 megapixel sensor. But like I said, no one's going to zoom in bloody that far. I mean, maybe crop right there, you know? And I don't know if you guys can see and hear the detail of the, what do you call it? The leaves and stuff. So where you can really see it, it's right here on this one. So, oh, wrong one, I keep doing that. So if you look here, I mean, you can see the detail of the leaves right here really nicely. Now, let's compare this photo to the 6D. Remember, 2003 this camera came out. Again, at its normal length or whatever crop picture taken at, looks good. I mean, honestly, I don't, you know, to the discerning eye, yes, you might see some of the noise and stuff like that. But this is on that 85 1.8 lens. I think I shot it at 2.8 to be exact. Let me double check that real fast for you. Yep. Shot it at 2.8, so same 2.8 as the previous picture on the Tamron 7200. So Canon 6D, sorry, why do I keep wanting to say the 6D? I don't have that camera anymore. Canon 10D on the 85 1.8, shot at 2.8. ISO, I think it was like 400-ish. Looks really good if you ask me, personally. But zoom in, yeah, of course you're going to see some distortion, but I mean, honestly, this is a 6 megapixel sensor. I mean, it looks, you know, I don't know, it looks good, like, you know, has detail, has enough detail that even at a slight crop like that, that's not too bad. I didn't denoise it because I don't believe in doing that, just shoot it as it is. Because when we used to shoot film, you had noise from the film. So, and then, like I said, here is the other picture. And I don't know, I mean, they both do quality photo taking, if you ask me personally. Mosquito, get rid of that bastard. But yeah, I mean, so this is what I was saying, that the most important camera, or the best camera you can have, is a camera in hand. So, oops, sorry, it's going back to there. So I wanted to do this. No. I gotta zoom out one more time. There we go. So it should go now. There we go. So let's see. I mean, these are like really great photos if you ask me, like just the quality. And then this is a 10-year-old camera, you know, right? 10-year-old camera, looks really good. Now let's go back to the 23-year-old camera. Close his eyes. I mean, these photos, I don't know, you guys tell me. I mean, look at this. This is a fantastic photo, I think, me personally. Again, personal preference. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, do you think it's worth buying the latest and greatest cameras and spending, you know, a fortune on them? I mean, some of these cameras cost the price of a bloody car. It's insane. And that's not including the lenses. I'm just talking about getting a camera and then getting a lens. You can buy, you know, these older cameras and still take fantastic pictures like this. There's nothing wrong. I mean, me personally, okay, this one is a little out of focus. You can see that. For some reason, I missed a focus on that, on this set. I'm not even sure what happened there. But then look at this. Bam. I mean, that's a beautiful picture, if you ask me personally. Who's asking you supposed to say? No, I'm kidding. But seriously, so I think, you know, just, you know, if you buy whatever you can afford, and then, you know, invest in the glass, because it comes down really to the glass. I guess I'm really liking that picture. Actually, I'm sorry. The bokeh's interesting. It's almost like they don't even look real. That's the way. It's interesting the way it blended. So that's one thing I will say. Like, the way it handled these yellows is interesting. It almost doesn't look real. But yeah, I don't know. You know, again, you know, it's even out of focus. But then this one's in focus. Looks really good. And these are just, let's see, we can zoom in a little bit. You know, yeah, a little soft, you know, a little blob. I mean, it's a 6-megapixel camera. So what do you expect? That's actual size right there. So yeah. But let's go back to the 10D. So yeah, I don't know, you guys. I think they all have their special quirks. These are just, to me personally, really good pictures. Really good quality, real tack sharp. I mean, let's see, look at this. Let's go ahead and zoom in on this one. Look at that. Oh, and that's a usable picture at that. I don't even, when does that crop factor beats the bloody hell out of me? I mean, even there, you could still get a lot of detail there. Detail. Too close, oh God. But seriously, like right there, I mean, that's a good, right? I mean, that's a shitload of cropization right there from there. So, so you guys tell me, is it worth spending what I spent? So I bought the 1DX Mark II for $1,300 because I forgot about the $80 rebate I got. Lens, I don't remember what I spent on the lens. I'd have to go back to MPB. I think it was like 9 and some change for the Tamron 7200 2.8. The 6D, no, God, what can I, the 10D, I spent $69 in my $60 in a local camera store, and it came with the intervalometer, extra battery, and you know, whatever. The 85 lens, I think I got it for like 110. The 28 135, I spent not that much either. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. Let me do some real here fast. Let's go this way. I actually wanted to show you guys this. Go back to film. So here's my film pictures. Let's see, I think. Okay, that was purposely shot in bad film. So I think let's open this one. Nope, not that one. Not that one either. I can't remember. There's one that looks really good. So, well, pictures of my daughter, like I was telling you guys. Oh, actually, this is a really cute photo of my daughter. Let's go ahead and do that. I mean, this was shot on Kodak Portra 100 with a 28 to 135, probably f-stop. I would say probably 4, maybe. From the looks, if I was gonna guess. And this was like a low resolution scan. Again, this is what I was saying about most important camera is the one you have in your hand. I mean, such a fun photo, right? Kids grow up so fast. But I guess they have, you know, then there's this photo that we saw. Oh, this is a really good photo right here. You know, you can see the grain in it and stuff like that, and just the detail. I mean, yeah, it's a little blown out, shot a little overexposed, but yeah, it's good stuff. I'm just trying to show you guys that film is film's not dead. And this was God, I can't remember when I shot this. But you see what I was saying about that grain? This is what I was talking about, right? And denoise the other pictures, because the noise actually gives the picture some of its warmth and character. But anyways, sorry, video's getting a little long. just wanted to kind of show you guys some stuff that I've been doing with film and non-film stuff. Actually, I want to find one more set of photos. Hopefully I didn't delete them. I probably did from the looks of it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, these are okay photos too, but it's not what I was looking for. Where did I put? I guess I deleted them. That's not good. You dingbat, you deleted them. Huh. Oh well. Maybe it's one of them. Oh no, because I think these are, yep. Not good. Why did I delete them? Interesting. Yep, I deleted them. Oh well. Anyways, just wanted to show you guys that. Hopefully, turn this around. So hopefully, showing you guys that stuff will let you know that it really doesn't come down to pixel count and glass and this and that. I mean, yes, does that take an important aspect of it? Absolutely. If you're trying to make a profession out of it, of course. But if you're doing it as a hobby, I mean, these iPhones take fantastic pictures, of course. But there's just something about holding an actual camera in hand and you know, getting everything just to be spot on perfect, you know, like to get that shot. There's like that intimacy when you take a picture. So for me, since I'm, you know, doing this professionally again, this 1DX Mark II, really happy with it. I'm going to be able to use a lot of photos out of it. What I'm going to do with the 10D and the 85 that's on it, I'm going to use that as a static camera. What I mean by that is when I'm doing weddings and stuff like that, I'm going to have that on a tripod with remote shooting. So when I fire off the 1DX Mark II, the 10D will shoot as well, and that would be my static shot. It's a great way to get multiple shots of the same scene without hiring somewhere else. You know, you just go ahead and put the remote adapter on the other camera, and when you shoot the main camera, it fires off the secondary camera. I'll probably still use the film camera too as well. You know, I'll charge more for that because the film's expensive right now. But so far I really like the features. The ergonomics of the camera is fantastic. Being the fact that I'm coming from Canon, you know, I've always been a Canon fanboy, I'll admit it. I think the AE1 was my first Canon camera, which technically was my dad's. And then I had the Rebel film camera back in the day when it was Andre Agassi was the spokesperson for it. And then I went to the Rebel T6 or something, like one of the first digital Rebel cameras. And then I got my 7D to my 5D Mark III. And I had those two cameras for a long time. And then I realized I was using the 7D Mark II more because of the dual pixel autofocus, at how fast it focused, the 10 shots per second frame rate burst, and the crop sensor was actually a beneficial to me because at the time I was doing a lot of sports photography, surf photography, and I had a telephoto lens of 150-600, and that 1 point whatever it is cropping is like 1.6 crop factor. You know, it kind of gave me a further reach on that Tamron 150-600 lens, and yeah, so. Now that I'm doing it again, my personal thoughts on the 1DX Mark II, if you can get it at a great deal, definitely recommend it. If you need the video capabilities, I would say go with the Mark III. But if you're just doing photography, I mean, 1DX Mark II all day long. I mean, it's just a beast, you know. It's just gonna, you know, get you through so much stuff. I will say if you're only doing portrait photography, the Canon 5DSR is a great camera. You know, 50 megapixels is freaking ridiculous on a full frame size sensor. But those, you know, are about the same price as the 1DX Mark II. You're getting a lot more features in the 1DX Mark II. But, so that is my final review for the first 48 hours. And then I'll come back within a week and a month and blah, blah, blah.